Well, here we got an old iPod. For those that have used an iPod before, remember the old days when you had to, there were just MP3 players, and it was before the day of phones and so on. Unlike today, you'd have to use this to listen to your music. Now let's see if we can get better lighting. Alright, so now today you may be like, well, what is that thing? Or for some people, well, you can just use your phone nowadays. Well, for those that don't know, this is an old Apple iPod 5th gen, or iPod Video, whatever you may want to call it. I'll just say the iPod 5th gen. Now, we have here that this is a 60GB hard drive, which is pretty nice. Let's see. It's made... let's see. Serial number. Copyright 2005. So this thing is, in tech terms, relatively old. And I remember actually using this. However, though, there was one time when, I don't use it now, unfortunately, but then there was a period of time when I actually didn't use it anymore because the screen broke. But it's not broken now, because I replaced it. No, I didn't actually get the screen replaced. I did it myself. I was 12 years old when I did that, and I'm only a year older now. I'm not kidding. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to repair an iPod 5th gen screen. Alright, so let's get to it. So, the first thing you want to do is that, well, you really can't shut off an iPod, right? So, well, and I know that I don't have that good of a lighting situation, but let's see what I can do. Right. I guess relatively better, but oh well. So, now this isn't on, it's probably dead. But, for those that, if you do want to repair the screen, you don't need to turn it off. I'd recommend the screen just to go off, and then basically, you can press hold. The first thing, you gotta have this thing turned on, the hold. So, this effectively prevents any clicks from registering. So, for example, if you accidentally press menu, it won't register. Basically, as if you're holding an iPod when you don't want any accidental clicks. Then, let me get my repair kit out real quick. Alright, so then you want to get a plastic scrub, or maybe a guitar pick will do, and what you want to do is that you want to, on the iPod, you got to go for the side edges. Now, I am using my phone's camera, and I really can't do this, so I'll do this off camera, but it's just relatively simple. You just gotta, maybe a guitar pick will even do for this. You just gotta, like, run it against the edges. It's sort of a bit hard, but it's not too difficult. So I'll basically just do this off screen, and yep, so I'll be right back. Alright, so well, now that may take a bit of time, please note, and once you do get it open, don't just immediately pull it. You want to separate them carefully, as though they're actually two, not one but two wires connected. Plus there's also the hard drive, so let's separate these. And yeah, so yep, as you can see, you got the two wires there. So then you want also, I want to see something. So then, yeah, so let me then you gotta remove these, gotta remove one of them, which it's gotta be the one you see, which is, try to find a solution. It's basically this one. So I'll go fix that up real quick, and you see that there's like a little latch there. Focus, come on. There's one there, it's just yeah, but there's like a brown tab that you gotta go. Camera, come on. What's if I have the flash on my camera? It looks sort of better, right? So you can kind of see it there. Aha! So yep, it's the one right there. See the brown tab? That's where it is. Right, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and here we go. Alright, so I got it out, and you don't wanna quite pull the brown thing out, no. So beware of that. Just want to pull this that way. This thing is out. Alright, so then what you can do is then you can remove the hard drive. Oh, you can just almost remove the hard drive. Oops, I sort of forgot about that. Oh, well, there goes the frame. So what you want to do next is that you want to move the hard drive out of the way, so that way it's out of the case. It's still going to be connected. Oh. There'll be like a little latch for you, so that way you can pull it out. So let's go do that real quick. But first, let me show you it. Oh, well, there goes the photo I just shot. Okay, it's not the good idea, but it's one right there. Right, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. And easy as that. So then you can optionally then, I guess, really remove that, but that's not really, that's just only something if you want to do that, which is actually just pretty easy. Just need to just gonna pull a tab up out. There we go. Then finally the back half has been removed. So remember, this one goes to here, and this one goes to here. Alright, so then we see here that this is a right area here. This is the display. So then that's that, but we gotta actually do, we just finally, now that we got the cover off, the back off, we gotta unscrew a few things. So you want to get some screwdrivers out, and let me go do that. So just find a small, you need a small screwdriver, so, and while I got many, I need to find one that's small enough. As those are like the size of the screws. What's if I have flash enabled? Those are well, you get the idea. And I think it's what's called a Phillips. I'm not too sure about my screws. Oh well. In other words, I really don't have common knowledge, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And actually note that there are 3 screws on each side, both left and right. You can see. Alright, here we got. I need to like. You get the idea. So it's like. Come on, camera. Alright, so you got one here, one there, and one there. Same thing for the other side. So you gotta remove those screws, and I'll do that real quick. And finally, there we got it, but, oh, well, just, okay. So note that the screws are also very small. So you gotta be very, very careful, so. That's a screw. It may not look like it thanks to the photo. Oh, I just made everything worse, didn't I? That's a screw. That's a screw, and there are 4 more. So then, what you want to do now that the screws are out is that you want to go ahead and you gotta separate both sides. So I'm gonna do that, and that should be very, very easy, really. Also, but before we do that, I think there's also like a little connected to the this is for the display here, and I think if you just dang it, oh gee, that's where my screws are. Also, make sure you don't lose your screws. Like that. Okay, I followed. So let's see. This is like. Right. Temp, so you probably want to remove this first, so. Okay, I'm gonna go do that real quick. Actually, you just remove the front first. I lied. So, that's what it looks like. No, so yep. So that's how it is, and here is the rest. Also, note that the click button and the wheel are 2 different things. Notice. Alright, so then finally we're almost there. So we can't really quite take the screen out, because it's still connected. Also, you gotta push it out as well. So then, okay. I forgot how this goes. So yep, then you have to disconnect this, and I forgot how that went, so yep, I'll do that real quick. But then I was able to get that out. It actually comes out. Alright, so look. So it actually pops out like this. One of those things when you can just push it in there. It's out, and then yep. So then you then push out the screen, and there you go. However, this is a good screen, so we won't be replacing it. So you just pop it out, and there you go. Then you can put in your new screen. Oh, there goes my scribe thing. So yep, so that's all it. And then to reassemble. Now, what you gotta do is, it's actually, again, pretty simple. You wanna put the screen back. So what you wanna do is that this is the front of the screen, as you pretty much would figure. Then you wanna. So the things that sort of look like screw holes here, they go on the front while everything else goes on the back. So that looks like a screw hole, and here it is too. So then you want to put it on the, oh, there goes a click wheel. Yeah, the click wheel and button are actually not really held in that great. it seems like. At least with my scenario, whichever you want to say. So, yep. And then they go. Oh, well, yeah. Let me just. I'm gonna need to do this real quick. Alright, so. Oh. Okay, hold on a sec. Alright, so then that's that, and then you gotta reconnect the cable, which is just easy, and I'll just do that really quickly. Oh. Yeah, then sometimes a click wheel can just get all screwy along with the click wheel button. Those are always just a pain in the neck just to get. And yeah, stuff can get very screwy when repairing an iPod. I know you can't see anything, which I have to use both hands, and this is just my phone's camera. I don't have like a tripod or anything, unfortunately. Not even for my phone, but finally, so yeah, stuff can get a bit screwy. Just reconnect this dang display. Then we gotta reconnect the cable, which should just be easy to do, but yeah, I'm making things just complicated. Finally. Well, things are just complicated. And then don't forget about that brown tab, which that's gotta be pushed down. And there we go. Then you can just go ahead and reassemble the rest, in which I'll do that very quickly. And finally, here it is. So now, well, I actually do need a charger. Thing is, though, there's a problem. I really can't. Well, actually, you know, I got an idea. So, yep, that's pretty much it. It does and will take a bit of time. But if you're dedicated to doing this, then you should find your way to success. Now, we actually didn't need to, in this case, replace anything, but in your case, it may vary. So I'm gonna just basically need this for charging. So let's see if this turns on. Alright, well, you can actually very faintly see it, but it says please wait, very low battery. So if you get this since your iPod was dead, then that's normal. But else, if you get, I don't know, say an Apple logo and everything is all well, then you've successfully replaced the screen. Now, in my case, my iPod's been dead, so it will need a charge. So, yeah. But anyways, that's all it for today's video, and that's all it on how to repair your iPod screen. Your iPod 5th gen screen, though. So, yep. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please like it, comment, subscribe, etc. And yeah. So, yep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.